Hey everybody, it's Billy from Spicy Ginger Soap. I'm making one more soap tonight before I go to bed. I am very tired actually right now, but I already had this all set up and I wanted to do it. So I'm almost out of oatmeal milk and honey. I only have 2 or 3 bars left. And I did this one last time with a drop swirl. I left some of the batter natural, and then I used gold and brown mica. I'm going to do it a little different this time. Not that this bar isn't pretty. I like this bar. I think it's very pretty and like natural looking. But I'm going to use some white this time. And that's really the only change. I'm still using gold shimmer mica and the matte brown oxide. Not quite sure. I'm probably going to do a drop swirl again. I'm just not sure. You know, like sometimes I go into it knowing exactly what I'm going to do. And sometimes I change my mind. Who knows? This fragrance is very, I just feel like anybody would like it. And actually it's funny because when I was ordering fragrances, I ordered it because I knew it was a popular fragrance, but not necessarily because I thought I was going to like it. I didn't actually think that I would like it, and I don't know why I didn't think so, but, yeah, I do. It just came to me. I don't like honey scents, and anything that smells like honey, I don't like. But it doesn't smell like honey. It's funny, it doesn't really have a honey scent at all. It's more, I don't even really know how to describe it. It's more like really what you would think, just oatmeal with, you know, like brown sugar and butter, maybe a teeny tiny bit of cinnamon. It's like, that's kind of how it smells, like that. So anyways, batter is emulsified. Go ahead and put my fragrance in. And the recipe that I'm using is a tad different than the one that I used for that last bar. So that's one of the reasons I'm using the white, because I don't think this particular soap batter is going to be quite as white as that one was. So anyways, that's part of the reason. I'm going to go ahead and get my batter into my pouring containers. I really want to get some of those graduated beakers that I've seen some people using. I'm going to get some soon. Things are going to be just about even, I think. Maybe a tad off, but I'm not worried about that. probably shouldn't, probably should do my white in this container instead of putting it into 4 separate ones, new ones, because I'm making an extra dish for myself to clean. But I kind of like having the smaller ones to pour from. They're easier than that big one. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get my titanium dioxide into here. Oh gosh, what was I thinking? Maybe I was going to leave, yeah. Okay, so I actually was going to leave part of it uncolored, but I'm going to do white also. That's what the difference was from what I was doing. I'm still going to leave some uncolored, but I am going to add the white. And I'm actually using some shimmer white mica as well as my titanium dioxide. I really like that shimmer white mica. It's really pretty. And it's funny, it doesn't add a whole lot, but it just adds a little bit of something. And especially for this bar, I just really want it to be like very, you know, like soft and just really soft, luxurious looking. And I feel like that white shimmer kind of is going to do that. Oh, I guess I'll leave that in there until I get my, I'm going to put my gold in here. And I haven't been using this gold mica shimmer as much lately because I don't really like the way, I don't like the way it looks in some stuff because it doesn't really come out gold. It just looks more flesh colored, if that makes sense, or I don't know if it's flesh colored that I should say. But anyhow, so I haven't been using it as much. I like the way it looks, you know, if you drizzle it onto the top of the bar. But I just don't care for the way it looks as much just in the soap batter because it doesn't hold that shimmer. It's more of a matte gold, which is kind of just like a tan color. But for this bar, that works, I think. My batter's very, very fluid. In fact, I might just go through this. There we go. Just give it a little bit more. Then we'll get my brown. This may be a tad bit darker than that original bar, but you know, I mean, things like that to me are not that big of a deal. And hopefully everybody agrees with me. Especially like people that buy my soap, you know, I wouldn't want them to be disappointed that it doesn't look the same. I don't think that'll be the case though. Alright. Yeah, everything's looking really, really nice. Really fluid. So, what I think I'm going to do, I don't really know how this is going to turn out. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about just doing a drop swirl. Then I was also thinking about doing, not a peacock, but something kind of like that. I don't know if my batter is so thin, I don't know if this will actually work. But I wanted to do, well, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. See how it goes. It may not work, and if it doesn't, oh gosh, this is so fluid. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll pour a layer of brown in the bottom. It's like so liquidy, I can't believe it. Brown's probably the most liquid out of all of them. Yeah, the gold's probably the thickest. Alright, well, let's see. Basically, I was thinking of doing it like this and then going through with my skewer vertically and you know what, I honestly, even if it doesn't end up working out like that, I feel like it'll still look pretty. Who knows, maybe I'm crazy. Well, actually, I already know I'm crazy. Okay. Let's see, I think I did this one next. No, I'm like getting myself confused. Got like a little fuzzy in my eye or eyelash or something. I think I did my gold and then that one. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm kind of concentrating. So hopefully you guys have a good view of me pouring. I tried to bring that's why I brought the mold over a little closer than I normally have it while I'm pouring. I'm running out of some of my colors a little bit faster than I'm running out of my gold and my white. I seem to have more of. Maybe because I'm pouring unevenly. It's always very possible. Or maybe I started out with more of these two. My white is just so fluid. I think I'm trying not to pour as much because it's just going in so fast and kind of so liquidy. Oh well, like I said, it's going to be pretty, I think, no matter what, so I'm going to do some really fine lines. Yeah, you can tell things are thickening up. See, it's like sitting on the top. My white isn't, though. You can still see it's just like a liquid. It's like milk. I'm going to pour it like slow as I can. Yeah, see, it's just dropping right down in. I don't mind. I think this is going to be pretty no matter what. Yeah, my gold's starting to thicken up a little. If only the consistency could be exactly like this for as long as you need it to be, right? And it wouldn't thicken up. And you could just pour it exactly how you want it the whole time. But that's just not the way life works, is it? It's a pleasure to soap with this fragrance. It is so nice. Love the scent. I'm going to start going a little faster only because I can tell my batter is thickening up. Not that white though. My gold's the thickest. Some brown. Brown is still very, very fluid. Gold and the natural are definitely my thickest. So anyways, this should be fun. I hope you guys are just as excited as me to get this cut tomorrow. See how things turn out. I think it'll be pretty fun. It's always a new adventure cutting something that you haven't, well actually, even when you've done a design before, you still never know how it's going to come out because things always are different. You know, there's so many variables when you're soaping. Different colors that you use, different fragrances, the temperature of your batter, the temperature of wherever you are, you know, and then just however long you're taking that day. So many different variables. And soap has a mind of its own, right? It does what it wants to do when it wants to do it. So things are always and ever changing. And that is really the beauty and the fun of it. And I know that my fellow soapers out there, that's part of the joy that they get from soaping, is that it's always changing and keeping you on your toes, and it's fun and exciting. And really, no matter what you do, almost, you're going to get something beautiful. You know, I mean, obviously there's always times when things don't turn out the way that you want them to, but even those times, a lot of the time, it's beautiful, or at least interesting. I think this is what, no, I'm going to go ahead and do the brown right now. Okay. My natural next. And I actually think that this, my natural soap base, it is going to be pretty light. Maybe a little bit darker than the last time, but not a whole lot. I don't think it's going to look bad at all. I think it's going to look good. Kind of am wanting to end with my white. I don't know. We'll see. Oops. That wasn't all that graceful. I hope you guys are not bored. If you are, as always, you can always fast forward on through till you get to the part you really want to see, whatever part that may be. Will not bother me. I do not mind. I think we're doing the natural next. Ooh, that was a bit much right there. Yikes. Ooh, well. I almost want to take a little bit of that out. Oh well, it's done now. So I'm actually in my head thinking about what I want to do with this, because my thought in the beginning was to do this and then run my skewer vertically, which actually that's probably what I will do. And really, I could not have asked for my soap to behave any better. It's doing lovely. Even though things are a little bit like inconsistent, like, you know, my brown is thinner than my brown and my white actually are thinner than my other colors. That's okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, Billy. Chill out. I started pouring a little too fast there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay. It's hard because it's just kind of difficult. Plus I'm trying to not rush, but I'm trying to be as efficient as possible because things are really thickening up on me. Okay. This one is the last time I'm going to be able to get this one out, I think. So I'm going to do one more pass with the gold. Then I'm going to set that aside. Get my other colors laid down and then go ahead and do some kind of swirl on this lovely smelling soap. Lovely smelling and looking. Alright, that's going to be the last of the gold. I don't think let's do some brown. Alright, I think what I'll do is my last one will be the white. I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I just got it in my head that I wanted to do something like this. I don't have a slab mold and I haven't made anything to like use as a slab mold. So I think that's one of the reasons that I wanted to do this, is because I can't do you know, some of the swirls that require the slab mold. Oh, this side looks nice and neat. That's funny. My other side does not look like that. Anyhow, so that's kind of why I wanted to do it, because I wanted to do some kind of like really cool swirl other than the peacock, which I love and I think it's awesome, and I've done several recently. But I wanted to do something like what they do in the slab mold, but in you know, in a regular loaf mold, because that's what I have. Alrighty. Okay, now I could just stop there and leave it like that, but I don't think I'm going to. And I have no idea what the inside of it looks like, obviously, because, you know, up at the top my lines were much more defined, but I don't even care. I think it's going to look pretty. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And what else? Maybe nothing else. Maybe I'll leave it like that. No, I don't want to leave it like that. Let's see. I think I'll just do a couple passes through. Maybe I'll leave it like that. Kind of looks lopsided though. Alright, that's going to do it for me. So, it's something different, it's something fun, you know. I just like to have fun. I like to try new things. I like to see how they come out. This is going to be really fun to see tomorrow when we cut it. I'll probably like cut a bar off and then see if we should cut it that way or if we should go ahead and cut it, you know, horizontally. So that'll be fun. I will bring you guys back as always. Thank you for sticking with me through that long video, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you didn't get too bored. I will see you soon. Bye. Hey everybody, back to cut oatmeal milk and honey. Here's the top. Looks gorgeous. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Usually when I do my peacock swirl, I don't just cut it in bars, I cut it, you know. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut a little piece off the end, see how it is going to look from this angle, and then I'll decide how I'm going to cut it. Alright, so that's the way it looks from that angle, which, you know, that's fun. It's different for sure. I'm not sure. And, you know, my batter was kind of weird, so I'm kind of not sure how this is going to turn out. Let's see. Let me look at something. Gotta find my ruler. Alright, so it is a little over 3 inches, so I could get, if they were 1-inch bars, we could do 3 of them. So then that would mean this is almost 3 inches. So maybe like 3 inches this way. Be kind of like a square bar almost. Or I could do like 3.5 this way. 3.5 by 2 3/4. That might work. That just might work. I'm trying to think how big that's going to be though, if I did that, because let's see. 2.5 by 3.5. I actually think what I'm going to do is just do it kind of almost like a square. So I'll do, this side is 2 3/4. I'm going to do 3-inch bars. That's what we'll do. All right. So I'm going to mark it at the 3-inch. Can barely see that mark. Alrighty, let's do it. Oh crap, dang it. I don't think I can do, let's see. Oh, there we go. I will be able to, just barely, but it'll make it. Yeah, okay. There we go. Gosh, you guys are too close. Sorry. I think this slid up a little bit. There we go. That's better. So many things to pay attention to. Okay. Sorry, I want to make sure everything's lined up. All right. So, obviously, there we go. That's that. We'll do our next one. This is kind of fun, doing something different. It's fun for me. Hope you guys are having just as much fun. All right. And boy, does it smell good. All right. There's that. And then this one right here. And then now what I'll do is I'm going to cut the end off of the back, the bottom I should say. Let's see if you guys are... Okay. Could have just left it like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in inch bars 3 times. And there it is. there's the next one. And there's the last one. Isn't that pretty? And then of course the top of the bar. And then we'll just continue doing that on all of them. Now this one is the end piece, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off this end also, and then this one I'm going to make extra fat bars because it's not quite 3 full inches. So I'm going to do it like 1.5 inch. I'm going to do it like basically right in half. Yeah, because it's like almost 3 inches, so yeah, right about there will be good. This will be a nice fat bar. Alright, so there's that. That's the one, the first one. And the back looks like that. And then there's the second one. And I don't know if I'll cut off the sides. I don't know about that. I don't really want to. But I may, just for the look of it, I may cut off those sides. I have to think about that. Then we'll do next one. Cut the end off. And this one, there we go. This one's called like a, I think it's called a chevron. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And I think there's even another name for it. There's 2 names for it. My camera, my SD card ran out of memory for a minute, so it cut off for a second. Alright, there's the next bar. Here's the last bar on that one. The other side. The other one was the front. And as you can see, the bottom portion of the bar, the batter was very, very liquidy. And so, you know, it's not quite as defined, but it's still pretty. That was kind of a thick chunk. I try to do as thin a layer as possible when I'm taking that off, but it's kind of hard. Alright. Alright, there's the first bar. Ooh, next one, and the last one. I think it turned out really pretty. I'm really happy with it, and probably, like I said, I'm probably just going to keep, even though the sides are the way that they are, I'm probably going to keep them like that because these bars are already kind of like, they're not really a full-size bar, so I think I'll just keep them the way they are. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for sticking with me. I know the video was a bit long with the pouring, but I hope that you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will bring you back the next time.